man is on the run tonight after officials say he stole a police cruiser and caused a high-speed chase down Cleveland roads before crashing.
News Channel 9's Alyssa Spirato joins us now with what you might call an interesting string of events that led up to that point. Good evening, Alyssa.
Good evening, Dave. Natalie, police say 30-year-old Charles Masengale led police all over the town of Cleveland last night, getting involved in 3 different crashes in just less than an hour. Charles Masengale is still on the loose. Police say an officer tried to pull him over for driving erratically, not knowing that he had just been involved in a hit-and-run accident. But Masengale didn't stop for the officer until he crashed here on Georgetown Road. Obed Jasso says he saw it all.
He came from right here. His car was like right about there. So he hit this ditch and I guess flew into the person's yard.
Police found meth in the car and took him into custody, but little did the officer know his job was far from over. Officials say Masengale didn't stop there. He was sitting in the back of this police car in handcuffs. Somehow he was able to release his handcuffs from the back to the front, open up this plexiglass window, climb through the middle into the driver's seat, and then he just drove off.
We were like, whoa, that's just crazy. And then all of a sudden, we're looking out the window or standing outside, and vroom, there goes the cop car, and there's a cop just sitting there pacing back and forth, and we're like, whoa, like how does someone who is on drugs get out of handcuffs into the front of a police car?
If he was ingesting meth, it brings you to a totally different, pretty much he was probably in a cage, he was feeling caged in and wanted to escape, and you know, their super strength, the adrenaline, I mean, their heart pumps, they're just a different individual.
Masengale drove about 6 miles down Harrison Pike, hitting speeds that police say topped 70 to 80 miles an hour. It wasn't until he hit a tree and ran off into the woods, leaving Jasso on high alert.
It's a little disturbing because it happened right in front of my house, so I don't know where he was headed to, if he lives in this area or even close, but it's kind of just crazy knowing that someone can get away like that.
Evie West says the police car was an older model, making it easier for Masengale to just open the window. She says the department has new cars that are equipped with bars instead of those windows. West says they'll take a look back at their policies and procedures to try and determine if they need to do anything different from preventing this from happening in the future. Dave.
Alyssa Spirato reporting. Thanks. Authorities say there was a woman in the car with Masengale. 21-year-old Amber Millway was hurt in the crash and taken to a local hospital. Moving on,